So now that the chassis is movable, I'm back to the number 4 body mount and did a little research on it, and I found out that there is a cage nut inside there, and the other one on the other side held, so I didn't have any problems with it, but this one came loose. But what I did was cut enough of the bolt, and you can see the end of it right there. There it is. I cut that so that it was small enough that I got the body mount bushing off, and then this goes right up into, and there's supposed to be a pocket that you can move, remove the carpeting in the back, and you can get to that, and the cage nut is riveted in there. The actual mount looks pretty good. I won't have to replace that, but in jumping the gun and grinding down those rivets, I made more work for myself because now I'm going to have to drill them out and replace them. But at least I have a plan going forward, and that body mount is in, the reinforcement is in good enough shape that a little bit of wire brushing it, wire wheeling it, and some Por 15 or something similar to keep it from rusting, and it'll be good. No problem there. It's plenty thick enough. So now that I've got that bolt out of the way, what I'm going to do is, and this is what I've done all around the dolly, is I got the dolly in position, and then once I get it lined up, I'll just add a support here and put it into the side of the dolly with some lag bolts, and that will be what it will rest on so that I can move it off of the lift. So it's pretty easy. I'll just drill, I think those are 3/8 bolts. They might be 5/16. I think they're 3/8. I'll just drill a hole through the upward piece that I was holding up there, and then drive the lag bolts into the side frame of the dolly, which is what I've done at the 2 and 3 mounts. So it will be resting on those, and then I'll be able to, I'll raise the dolly or the lift up so that the dolly supports the weight of the body, and as I get slack into these 2 lines, the hooks will just fall off basically, and the car will be supported, or the body will be supported on the dolly. So I'm going to raise up the lift until the dolly is in contact with the body. And releases tension on those belts. Those 2 are off. I'll go do the other side, and I'll disconnect the straps I have in the front, and we'll be ready to lower it down. Side straps are off, but there's still a little tension on the front. I have to raise it to release that. ready to go down slowly. Gonna put the ramps on the back and let it the rest of the way down. Okay, we're ready to take it all the way to the ground. We're going very slowly. I can't take it all the way to the ground because I've put those guide boards on there with big C-clamps underneath. So it'll be about an inch off the ground before when I need to stop it. That's about it. Now the tricky part is pulling that off of there. Yeah. Close up the hood and make sure there's nothing, no tools sitting up in the engine bay or anything. Well, so far so good. I pulled it from the back and it's light enough that I could control it coming down the ramps. Just keep checking how far I am. Those boards I put on the edge of the lift ramps are doing an excellent job of keeping the wheels on the ramps. I've got about another foot before it comes down the ramp. And that's where I have to start pushing instead of pulling. I feel like that was pretty much a success for one old guy moving a car body off a ramp by himself. So there's the home for the body until I get the chassis ready. I'll move the chassis out of the way and work on the things I have to do on the body, which isn't much. And just so you can see, under the nose, I put a couple jack stands holding it up so that all that weight doesn't sit on it for months. It's one thing to have it hanging loose there for 3 minutes while I move it versus having it sit there for possibly 6, 8, 9, 10 months. I don't know how long this is going to take. But The next step is to put the other stuff in the garage and put the chassis back on the lift so that it's on the lift and I can work on it. I think that's all I'm going to record for today. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.